Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be like a chit chat video between me and you, like me and my subscribers. So I would just like to take this opportunity to tell you guys more about myself and why I started this YouTube channel. So first of all, you guys probably know that I'm a chronic patient. I've been sick for, I think this is the 16th year, and I've gone through like 30 extensive surgeries. I've got my stomach entirely removed, I've got my gallbladder removed, and I've gone through over 30 big and small surgeries, and I've only got like 4 to 5 feet gut left, which is like 1/7 of a normal person. So right now I rely on IV nutrition that bypasses your digestive system, and it goes right into your blood and it's broken down, and I'm still on morphine because I've been using it for 4 years, and you cannot suddenly, take it away from you because your brain has been so used to having this substance in you. So I'm slowly trying to wean off, and I hope that I will be able to. So doing YouTube videos is like something really encouraging and distracting for me, so that I can improve on my health and also look forward to the future, because as some of you might already know, I also came out of a broken marriage where I got very hurt, and my husband abandoned me when I was very ill, and he is a person who's from a very rich family in Hong Kong, and yet he chose not to support me with my medical expenses. So I'm having a really difficult life. So I decided that doing YouTube would sort of divert my attention from these like sad things in my life, and like give me a smile again. So thank you for supporting me, and I love every one of you, and I'm hoping that you will, like, if you've seen my video, you will tell your friends about me, and then refer them to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, so yeah, that's what my background is, and I'll come back and tell you what kind of passion I have in life, and so hang on with me. Hi guys, I'm back. After telling you a bit about my background, I would like to tell you about a bit more about my personality. I'm a Christian, first of all, and I believe that everything is in God's hands, and what has helped me all through these years of suffering is my faith in God, and I truly believe that He has a plan for us, and His plans is to prosper us, not to harm us. So yeah, I went through a total paralysis at one point when I was like really malnourished. So I was given like an iPhone 4 because I could barely hold up a magazine. So I made use of that iPhone 4 and started learning from scratch my computer skills, because back then I was like a technophobia. And so because you had no choice, I just sort of like like poked on the apps and tried to do everything on the phone instead of using that backwards ways. And so I've developed a very strong interest in phones and gadgets and things like that. So yeah, so now gadgets are my life, that every time there's a new phone out, I would buy a new phone, and then I would study it really well, learn about it, and then of course I don't keep them. I just like spend maybe a month with it, and then I'll sell them back at a really good price because I don't have a lot of money to spend. I have a huge burden on my medical fees, and so yeah. And then actually my father is paying for my medical fees, and he's already at a retiring age, so I have to take into account that, and I cannot ask him for money or anything, so I'm just relying on very small alimony that my husband's given me, so yeah. And so I'm hoping that my YouTube channel would go viral one day, and so that I can be a full-time YouTuber and I can make a living and support myself, so that my father doesn't have to worry about me. So yeah, I've been unable to sleep for like over 10 years, and so like during my night times I would learn through my iPad, like through YouTube, you know, like different things about phones, about the chipsets, about the Snapdragon, about the Apple iOS systems and things like that, and that's where I got my computer knowledge from, and that's where I developed a passion for phones as well, because I find them, as here are my new iPhone 10s, which I've got one in silver and one in space gray, and I'm also a big Apple fan. Yeah, I have the iPad Pro, I have the MacBook Pro Touch Bar 13-inch, I have like the iPhone 8 Plus and 2 iPhone 10s, and I also have the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Yeah, so but the thing is, in where we live in Hong Kong, the phones are free because they come with the carriers, and you just have to prepay your monthly payment, and then they will reimburse you, because it's like, it works like that. You prepay like a lump sum of money, but you can pay interest free, so that like the bank only charges you like a sum over 24 months, and then that would be part of your like carrier fee, and the phone would be given to you for free. So at the end of the year, you can even sell your phone and make a profit out of it. So I don't actually spend that much money on phones. For some of you who thinks that I always like, you know, like I've had this subscriber saying that I'm always showing off my phones and things like that, but I want to clarify that I'm totally not bragging about my phones. I don't think that there's anything to brag about phones. I just like to share with you like what kind of interesting apps I have, what kind of nice like cases that I have, and things like that. And yeah, and I'm a spender who either spends money on very expensive stuff, like I would buy myself like a very expensive diamond ring, because when my husband left me, he took the wedding ring stone away. So yeah, I know that's a bit pathetic, and so I invested on this like a really good quality diamond, and so, but it's actually something that, you know, you can sell it for when you're in need of money. And I also buy and sell gold sometimes, and yeah, and I also like half-made handbags, and they sell really well in the second-hand market. So these are all the things that, you know, like I would spend money on, but I don't spend money on clothes, because like once they go out of season, you have to pay people to get rid of them. Yeah, so I hardly get to go out to see my friends because of the different paths that we've gone. I got sick when I was 23, like right after I got married, and then the first few years I was spent with my husband, and then he decided to abandon me because he didn't want to take care of a sick wife, and then he went on to be with like sort of local movie star, and so I was often, you know, followed by like reporters and stuff, which I found pretty annoying. Yeah, and that time I was recovering from my paralysis, so I was doing physiotherapy, and I practically had to, like, it took me 3 years to learn how to walk again, and I had to use a walking aid, and I started off in a wheelchair. So yeah, but I'm walking again, so I'm very grateful to the Lord. And what else can I tell you? I don't put makeup on because I just think that it's too much trouble, but I do put a lot of effort into skincare. Yeah, and I just can't be bothered to take my makeup off, and I just like have learned to like the way that I've been made, that God has created me. I mean, I think I'm not very extremely ugly, nor am I like a very pretty person. So yeah, and the like the fundamental thing is I can't be bothered to take makeup off because it's just so tiring, and like if I cried, my mascara smudges, be all mess, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, but I always like to keep my hair like a funky color because that's my style. And yeah, and I like to dress in a more like neutral way. Like I'm not a very feminine kind of girl. I like to wear like what I'm wearing, like like camouflage pants, like a t-shirt or something like that, and casual clothes. And I definitely don't like like hot pink and things like that, but I do love baby pink and dirty pink. Yeah, and I also like I think my weakness is shoes, because I have very bad joints from the paralysis. So yeah, I do spend quite a lot of money on like good quality running shoes, or like Nike shoes, because I need them. Yeah, and apart from that, yeah, my current love is my two iPhone X, and my recent purchase of the A2 Birkin, yeah, 35. And what else can I tell you about myself? Oh, I do want to let you know that I do put a lot of effort into going out and like looking out for things to tell you about, but most of the time, like after I bought them, I return them or I exchange them, so I pay once and I get twice the shopping experience. And yeah, so in my such a bad health condition, or I wouldn't say bad, like weak health condition, I do put a lot of effort into making these videos, and I hope that you guys enjoy them, and I hope that my channel will continue to grow. And yeah, I also have a blog, and it's called Dirty Pink Trans. So yeah, so please support it. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. Bye. Thanks for watching, guys.